Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I got some matching end tables here with me. They're cute, but I know I can make them even better and artistic, which is my goal for today. I already cleaned them off the camera and I did some repair. I put some Bondo here where the veneer was missing and I sanded that. The only thing I left is the hardware, so you guys can see how the tables look the before. What I have here is a Boho Vibes stencil, and I'm going to use this one with 3D stencil fiber paste. I put the drawers together like this, and then I'm going to do one table and then another one. Just going to go over with my hand. I'm just applying it with my hand to go faster, and then I'm going to flatten everything out with a spatula. Now I'm going to get rid of extra, make it nice and flat and smooth. And I'm putting this back in. You don't have to throw that away. Nice. That came out really good. I'm going to clean the edges and I'm going to wash the stencil and repeat the process on other table. I clean the edges by just using my finger or a towel. If you don't want to clean this, what you can do, you can tape around the drawers where you don't want stencil to go over. For some people that's easier. For me it's easier to clean it this way. So just do whatever is easiest for you. Beautiful. I am going to give it a light sand. The stencil is, Raised Stencil is completely dry, so I'm just going to go lightly over it. For my base color, I chose Anislon Graphite. This is going to be my base color, and then I'm going to go from there. I am painting in every which direction. This is going to need 2 coats, so once my first coat is dry, I'm going to apply my second coat immediately and leave everything to dry overnight, because tomorrow I'm going to use wet techniques, so I need that to dry really good. What I got here is a French linen color by Annie Sloan, a very nice and light neutral color, which is going to contrast our base graphite color really nice. I got some shop towel and I got spray bottle. What I'm going to do now, I call it a wash technique. I know some people call it a rugging because you use rugs and then you tap. I simply just call it a wash technique. If you are a beginner and you are doing a wash technique for the first time, I suggest you mix water with a little bit of paint and you create watery paint and then you apply that all over the surface. Since I'm doing this all the time and I'm used to this technique, for me it's just easier to water my paint, to water my brush. I get some paint on the brush, I apply it all over the surface, I spray it, and then I use the tapping or rugging technique. So just if you're a beginner, I suggest you mix and make watery paint. So let's do this. And I'm going to water my brush. I'm just going to wet it. I'm going to get some paint on it, a little bit. And now I'm going to go all over the top. As I'm going, I'm spraying water. Because I want it to be thin. I'm going to get some more paint, the same amount, and just keep repeating it until I cover a whole top. You want to do this in sections because it's a watery technique and the paint will dry. And now I'm going to spray some water everywhere. Get my towel and I'm going to start tapping. And this is going to give me a nice layered look. This is a great technique to creating old world finishes or just add dimension to your pieces or just make your pieces more interesting than just one solid color. I love doing this. It's relaxing and it's fun. How much you go tapping, it depends on you. You can keep on going or you can stop sooner than me. If your paint is a little stuck, you just add some more water and it will start coming off. I like how this looks. I'm just going to do the edges around this and I'm going to move on another part. What I got here is chalk paste, and now I'm going to use some of these to go over the Raised Stencil. The reason I'm using a chalk paste instead of chalk paint is because it's very thick. It's a paste, and I'm going to have better control with my finger when I go over the Raised Stencil. So I'm just going to go over this raised area. Now I'm going to put protection on everything. I'm going to attach this hardware. I got it from my friend. It's a really old hardware. She got it from some old dresser. She only saved the hardware and she gave it to me. And I think it's a perfect match for these tables. What I got here is old silver gilding wax. So I'm just going to add a little bit of on my brush, and I'm going to go over this hardware. I thought the gray would match really good these colors, and I love how this looks together. Okay. This needs a little bit of wax. I'm going to go over the edges with this brush. I'm not going to add any extra wax silver, just a touch on the corners, a little bit. It's not going to be very noticeable, but from the sides or different angles, it's going to be noticeable. And we're done with these tables. I love the layers that I created, Raised Stencil. This is totally different from what I usually do. I'm all about girly stuff and bright stuff, but the only way to push myself and to grow as an artist is to try different things, new things, and I really like how they came out.